Welcome back to 3D Cars, the place where we explore the machines that shaped automotive history and the icons that continue to inspire generations of enthusiasts. Today, we're taking a trip back in time to 1968 to talk about one of the most legendary cars ever built, the Ford Mustang Bullitt. This car isn't just a muscle car, it's a cultural icon that became immortalized on the silver screen and went on to inspire decades of Mustang performance and design. The Mustang Bullitt 1968 was born out of the classic Mustang fastback, but it became famous for its starring role in the Steve McQueen movie, Bullitt. The car had an aura of mystery and menace, painted in Highland Green, stripped of flashy chrome, and fitted with subtle details that made it stand out without screaming for attention. Unlike many muscle cars of the time that flaunted bright colors and stripes, the Bullitt kept things simple and understated, which made it all the more powerful. It was a car that spoke softly but carried a very big stick. Looking at the design, the 1968 Mustang Bullitt was everything a muscle car should be. The long hood, fastback roofline, and wide stance gave it a commanding presence. The Highland Green paint has since become synonymous with the Bullitt name, and its blacked-out grille, missing the Mustang badge, only added to its stealthy, menacing look. It sat on 5-spoke American racing torque thrust wheels, completing the no-nonsense attitude. It was a car built for business, not for show. Inside, the Bullitt carried the same understated style. It wasn't filled with luxury or flashy trim, but it had everything a driver needed to feel connected to the car. The wood-rimmed steering wheel, simple gauges, and straightforward controls kept the focus on driving. This wasn't a car that distracted you with extras. It was raw, mechanical, and direct, just as a muscle car should be. Every detail of the cabin was meant to put the driver in control of the beast under the hood. Speaking of that beast, under the hood of the 1968 Mustang Bullitt was a 390 cubic inch V8 engine. This big block powerhouse delivered around 325 horsepower, which in the late 60s was serious muscle. It wasn't just about raw power either. The car had a 4-speed manual transmission that gave drivers a true hands-on experience, letting them feel every shift, every gear, and every surge of acceleration. The combination of power and control made the Bullitt a thrill to drive, whether you were cruising down the highway or tearing through city streets. But of course, what really immortalized this car was the famous chase scene in the movie, Bullitt. Widely considered one of the greatest car chases in film history, it showed Steve McQueen behind the wheel of the Mustang Bullitt as he raced through the streets of San Francisco, battling a black Dodge Charger in a heart-pounding pursuit. The roar of the V8, the screeching tires, the jumps over steep hills, and the raw realism of the sequence turned the Mustang Bullitt into a legend overnight. That scene didn't just make movie history, it cemented the Mustang Bullitt as one of the coolest cars of all time. Beyond the movie, the 1968 Mustang Bullitt symbolized a moment in automotive culture. It captured the rebellious spirit of the 60s, the idea of freedom, individuality, and power. It wasn't just transportation, it was identity. People who drove a Bullitt weren't just driving a car, they were making a statement about who they were. It became a dream car for enthusiasts, a piece of American muscle history that continues to inspire to this day. Over the decades, the Mustang Bullitt name has been revived in modern Mustangs, with special editions paying tribute to the original 1968 car. But no matter how advanced or powerful the newer versions become, they all trace their DNA back to that original Highland Green fastback that Steve McQueen made famous. The 1968 Mustang Bullitt isn't just a car, it's a piece of cultural history, and it continues to be celebrated by car collectors, movie fans, and Mustang lovers around the world. The legacy of the 1968 Mustang Bullitt is undeniable. Its design, its sound, its performance, and its role in one of the greatest car chases ever filmed have all combined to make it one of the most iconic cars ever built. It represents the perfect blend of style, performance, and mystique, a car that feels just as powerful today as it did over half a century ago. This has been 3D Cars, giving you a full look at the legendary Mustang Bullitt 1968. If you enjoyed this journey into automotive history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our deep dives into the greatest cars ever made.